Thus far, I have kept my hands cleaner than Diddy's after a freak off. I've been using premium baby lotion, and I haven't talked about Diddy yet on the channel. And that was for a couple reasons. The first being that I just mistimed everything. I wasn't able to get a video out in time on either of those. And also, it's just, I enjoy kind of talking about goofy stuff on the internet more. But today, I'm going to talk about it because this development is both expected, logical, and unfortunate, to say the least. So, to back up a little bit and give a little context, recently Tony Busby, who's a Texas based lawyer, you probably know him from the Deshaun Watson lawsuit. That's what he's most known for in the general public, but he was also involved in some big cases with BP a long time ago. He recently filed a class action lawsuit with 120 victims, although he said he heard calls from over 3,000, and I'm sure there will be more added to this lawsuit alleging of various sexual assaults committed against them. And that also implicated several celebrities, although we'll get to that in a second, how they play into this. And, the youngest child was 9 at the time. That's another big part of this lawsuit is that it's officially declaring that minors were heavily involved in these sexual assaults, which just deepens the horribleness of it, with the youngest being 9. So that's kind of your basic rundown of the lawsuit, where we're at. And then today, we're kind of getting an update on the celebrity component of the lawsuit. So Tony Busby's coming in almost like a mafia lawyer enforcer. He sent demand letters, is what he called them, to celebrities to settle, or he would name them publicly in a lawsuit. Now, I call it mafia-esque, but realistically, it is a smart choice, especially for the victims, to just settle out of court. It keeps them more anonymous. They face less fire from the celebrities and the general public alike. So I totally get it. This is not me coming down on his legal strategy. I just think it's a little funny that, demand letters almost sounds like blackmail. But the response apparently has been pretty receptive. It seems like celebrities are, suddenly chomping at the bit for this. Who would have thought? So it seems some celebrities have already begun paying off victims to kind of get their names off the lawsuit, which is ultimately unfortunate. I said it was smart and logical and expected, but it is unfortunate because ultimately I think the general public just wants to know who is involved. I think people for a long time have known that the music and entertainment industry as a whole is dirty, and I think we've just lived with that. But when you get a chance to finally peel back the curtains, we really want to see like who actually is dirty. Like who do we really need to be concerned about? And apparently, it's also reported that music executives have been absolutely shitting their pants over this because even if they weren't directly involved, they encouraged the behavior or they networked them with Diddy. Like the whole industry seems to connect with Diddy. And that basically means that whether you knew him personally or not, you're connected to him with like 1 degree of separation, which kind of ties the whole industry back to him. And I think the other reason that people want to know so badly about this is because we had a chance with the Epstein case to kind of learn about the darker side of celebrities and see who is really a degenerate, and we were deprived of that. And now it's just kind of a guessing game of who was there. Here's a photo. Were they actually involved? And I think people just want general justice, like the kind of justice that isn't paying a couple, tens of millions in hush money, but more kind of the justice of you've appeared in front of the court of public opinion and you have been sentenced and executed. And I really hope that day comes for most celebrities. But of course, victims got to do what's right for them. I will back them till the end on that. If we get celebrities, that's great. I would love that. But if not, gotta do what you gotta do. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on this. This has been an absolutely insane case to follow. I'm sure more info will follow. Thanks, everybody.